Hello and welcome to Schenectady, New York. After a long lightning delay, we're finally getting off with the Liberty League first round playoff matchup between the Clarkson Golden Knights and the Union College Garnet Chargers. Matthew Pilato ripping off a quick face-off win to give Union the first possession of the game. As you see Henry Quaidens bring it down, he'll send it across to Davis to start off dodging for Union. These teams, the fourth and fifth seed in the Liberty League right now, facing off to move on to play RIT in Rochester on Friday. Union not finding much success with the early dodges. Now Peter Kipp up top. He'll send it down low to Shaw. Shaw to his right, spins back. Feed to the inside, finds Hazen Pike. Hazen Pike with a good split dodge shot. Goes right to the stick of the Clarkson keeper. And they'll get a good defensive stop on the first possession of the game. In goal, that will be number 44, Griffin Emerson for the Golden Knights. Struggling on the clear, make a pass to the U, and they'll be able to get it past the 50 just in time. Quick shot and a quick save coming for Donahue. Union able to get the ground ball right behind the net. Ball goes back to Donahue, now to Shane Lazzetti on the near sideline looking for the clear. These teams matched up earlier this season in Liberty League play. It was a 15-10 win for the Garnet Chargers. And I think we'll get a box procedure going against Union College. The far side ref from the play, near side to our camera, saw him call a procedure, pointed at the box. I think Union was just a little too antsy trying to get their offensive players on the field, and that will give the first offensive possession of the day to Clarkson. Like I was saying, Union able to get a big 15-10 win earlier this season over Clarkson, and looking to do it again here to keep their playoff hopes alive. This is their 15th postseason appearance in the last 16 years. They've had a very successful tenure in the Liberty League, but have struggled to win the championship game. Last one in 2011. Sweeping across the top, shot. A difficult save off the glove of Donahue. A big ground ball from Shane Lazzetti, preventing any kind of rebound in front, and he'll make the clear by himself. Looking for the first goal of the day. Coming down, that's Emmett Lime. He'll have to turn around. Union still getting in their offensive subs. Archie McAvoy coming down. Splits to the inside. Tries to hit Shaw on the back pipe, but the pass is just a little bit high. Shaw able to get his own ground ball. Back up to McAvoy. Dodging down to his right hand. Draws a quick slide. Now whips it behind the cage. Finds his way all the way back up top to Peter Kipp. He feints the shot. Now dodges goal line extended. A good check will put it on the ground for the Golden Knights. And a ground ball right in front will put the Golden Knights on the clear. Still 0-0. Now just around 11 minutes left in the first. A good crowd for the, I believe, over 2-hour delay that we had here. Almost 3. There was a lot of lightning going on. Really came out of nowhere. We were about to have the face-off, and it looked beautiful outside. Then the lightning started. It's been pouring since. Now the rain's lightened up, but still going to be a lot of wet sticks out there as the turf has had zero time to dry, and it's still drizzling. Moving the ball around the back of the cage. Clarkson looking for the first good opportunity. Rolled it inside. Shot straight to the stick of Donahue. And that's an everyday save for him. Home run clear. Won't go too well, but a great pass from Chris Connolly off the ground to keep the ball in Union College's stick. And they'll get another crack at it on the offensive end. Midi line for Union College is going to be Henry Quaidens, Hazen Pike, and Zach Davis. Davis looking to initiate. Sweeps across the top. He gets the switch onto the short stick. but will still pass it off. Pick by Shaw. Now Shaw's open in the middle. He's going to take a shot from 13 yards out, and that's another big save. In net for Griffin Emerson, the sophomore goalkeeper from Penn, New York. Clear up the far sideline, gets past the 50 for Clarkson. This Clarkson team's been a little up in the air with goalkeeping. They've had a lot of different players play. It's been mostly between Griffin Emerson and Eric Galash. But Emerson getting the start here. He has the most game played on the season. And he's coming through so far already as Union gets the turnover. Clarkson doing a great job standing on their head in goal and playing some amazing defense getting the turnovers, but haven't been able to replicate that kind of effort on the offensive end so far and really struggling to get any kind of shot on net. Flag is down. Free possession for Union. It's a big time to get your first goal. Kip, swim move, passes it off. Now a sweep across the top. Passes the inside, finds Lime, but he won't be able to hold on to it. A good check on the inside. That was number 19, Matt Swagalinski. He's made a couple big plays so far, making those turnovers on the crease, but he will also have to go to the box for the penalty. Saw him shrugging his shoulders on the way out. Doesn't seem to agree with the ref's call, but we'll see this man down unit for Clarkson. Union College, just over 46% on the year on their man-up opportunities. They're starting an interesting set. Two players just on GLE on both sides of the net, looking to find that sneak around. Two players in the crease. It hits off the stick of one. Able to get the ball in the middle was Emmett Lime, but a flurry of checks prevented him from getting the shot off, and a ground ball in front of the crease from Griffin Emerson will kill the man-up opportunity for Union College. Now on the clear, moving up the near sideline, Emmett Lime on the ride. They'll roll away from pressure and finally find a short stick for the clear. The violation won't be able to get it over long enough. Now Union back. Can't be much time on this penalty remaining. But this Clarkson defense isn't set, and that's going to be an easy goal coming around for number 12, Jake Lombardi, opening up scoring for Union, 1-0. 7:35 left in the first. Clarkson really spelling their own demise there. They have to have better knowledge of how much time's left on that clock and at least throw it to the far corner to have time to get in the hole and reset, especially when you're man down. There, they turn it over in the middle of the field, aren't able to get back in time, and just don't have the numbers to properly defend each player, and an easy job for Jake Lombardi will get to the goal. Face-off violation gets the second win of the day for Matthew Pilato. Pilato's been really the highlight of this Union team so far this year, especially here in his home field. Seems almost unbeatable. Union has had a great record at home so far this year, but they've really struggled against opponents on the road, but most of those opponents have been phenomenally ranked. They lost two most recent road losses were RIT and RPI, two of like the top three teams in the nation, and a transition opportunity, but they won't take advantage of it as Union does a phenomenal job at getting back in the hole after a turnover right in front of the box. Both teams will sub one player. On comes Patrick Riley, the defensive midfielder for Union, and Tyler Hall, the graduate student midfielder for Clarkson. Dodged on the left side, shot. Looking for that top right corner, but will miss it by about 6 inches. Bounces out and is going to be chased down by a Golden Knight. That was Alex Sealer, junior midfielder from Victor, New York, taking the shot. Now a sweep across the middle. Sealer, another shot. This one from far out, shooting it around Patrick Riley. They'll get a reset on the shot clock. Looks like it caught something in that bottom corner of the net. It'll be Sealer again. Already has 2 shots in this possession. Likes his short stick matchup. He'll dodge down to his right hand, making some big contact with Patrick Riley. Now a feed to the inside. Shot. Bounces. Donahue had no idea where it was, but it caught a piece of his jersey and ended up on the ground in the crease. And he'll hit a home run clear to John Sula. And there, the offensive midfielder, Seiler, won't be able to get off the field. He'll be stuck on defense as Union got such a quick transition. Shot flies wide, ends up hitting a Clarkson defenseman behind, and that will end up on the back of the cage. Now picked up by Griffin Emerson. Clarkson just doing a great job of defense, being very attentive, not letting Union find the easy goals, but they got to figure out a way to keep the ball in their stick on the offensive end. Clarkson will get in their substitutes. It's going to be number 45, Sam Mancabelli, coming on. He'll dodge down to his left hand. Has the short stick matchup, now passes behind. Moving the ball to the other side. Up top, that's Joe Kelly. Kelly with a shot, and he'll find it. Able to sneak it just inside that left pipe. You see Seamus Foley trying to complain about the crease, but the refs won't agree. Tied up 1-1. After a great Josh Store coming for Joe Kelly. And this Clarkson team came ready to fight. 4:31 left in the first. Looking at a barn burner. Back to the X. Clarkson's done a great job of getting possessions off the defensive end, but if they really want a chance in this game, you got to find a way to win on the X. Another win coming for Pilato. Pilato now gets checked. A little bit too aggressive with the fast break opportunity, but a good ground ball coming for Union College. Behind the back pass from Shaw to Sula, and Sula will just send it right back. So the offensive midfielders can sub on. This unit's going to be Zach Davis, Emmett Lime, and Archie McAvoy. Looks like Clarkson's taking an interesting approach. They're going to double pull the midfielders of Lime and Davis while short sticking Michael Shaw. I'd like to see if they try to shut him off. Shaw's been one of the leading goal scorers for this Union College team, sitting at 35 for the year. Now, behind the cage, Emmett Lime will get the switch to the short stick matchup. Wants to take advantage. Shovel pass, finds his target, and a diving shot will find its way into the top right corner from Lombardi, the second of the game. 2-1 in favor of Union College. 3:23 left in the first. Pilato tries to win this one forward. Couple checks make it a difficult ground ball, but still will be won by him. And now a beautiful fast break opportunity behind the back pass coming from Peter Kipp down to Jake Lombardi will get him the hat trick for the first 3 goals of the game. Just a great show of ball movement. Great show of ball movement coming from Union College there. Pilato fighting for a ground ball, which was definitely a tough one to get. Wasn't all alone off that front win, but what do you expect from one of the best face-off guys in the country, currently 3rd in Division III at 71.5% on the year? And he'll win that one backwards to the leading ground ball in Patrick Riley. Patrick Riley sends it back to the defense. That's normally where Union likes to go with these, but a long pass won't be able to find its way into the stick of Makai Taylor. Clarkson gets it clear, and they're going to need to find something reliable to work on offense to keep up with Union's high-paced attack so far this game. Over and back will be whistled as Clarkson with another sloppy turnover, giving up a big opportunity to score. Union with 2 minutes left in the first. Archie McAvoy, he's going to pull his short stick matchup behind. Dodges to his right hand. Now turns back. A good check prevents him from getting the pass off quick. Goes high to Peter Kipp, and a beautiful can opener. Puts the ball on the ground, but Clarkson unable to come up with the ground ball. Peter Kipp now has space. Shot flies higher than that. Possession here if Clarkson can hold strong. Archie McAvoy using his short stick matchup again behind. Turns, tries to go goal line extended. Shot blocked. And McAvoy will go in the crease. They'll call a push. As an uproar from the Clarkson sideline, they did not agree with that call. It'll be a 30-second penalty, then they'll get a reset on the shot clock. A big break here for Union. Looking to take the last goal before halftime, before the quarter ends. Passes down to Kipp. Now behind. Trying to find cutters across the middle, but Clarkson doing a good job keeping up. It will start with Davis up top. Golden Knights playing him surprisingly far out. Shaw rips one. A big save coming for Griffin Emerson. As that was a great showing from the Clarkson defense. Needed to stop there. Just 20 seconds left. They'll have to move quick if they want an opportunity of their own. The penalty is released at this point. But it doesn't look like Clarkson is in much of a hurry. This Union ride's been doing a great job. They'll take a long shot at the net. It'll bounce out before the clock runs. Still only 7 seconds left in the quarter. Big throw. Will bounce out, but not before the clock runs. It'll be 3-1 at the end of the first quarter. Union with a big push, led by Jake Mabarty with a hat trick through the first quarter. We'll be back for the second. Back to the face-off X. It will be the first win of the day for the Golden Knights off of a Pilato violation. And they get a much-needed offensive opportunity to stop the 2-goal streak for Union. Coming out of the timeout, big offensive opportunity here for the Golden Knights. Looking to get it back after 2 straight goals for Union College. Going to sweep off the far side. Good defense coming, but finds a hole on the inside. A bouncing shot. Gets caught up behind as a penalty flags fly. Now it's going to be a push going against Union. Now a free play for Clarkson. Have an opportunity up front. Shot goes wide, but picked up behind. Goalie's still down, and Donahue makes a big save. Ball's still alive behind. Union needs to get the possession. And Donahue will do it. Donahue coming up with a big ground ball and a bigger save to keep the score at 3-1. But an upcoming man-up opportunity for Clarkson. It'll be Zach DiMuccio heading to the box for Union. Should be 30 seconds for pushing as the ref comes over. It will be a 30-second penalty. Clarkson, their first man-up opportunity of the day. Only at 32.7 on the year. A long skip pass is going to be knocked down by a Union long pole. Ball will say Clarkson. Clarkson player able to beat. Now they have a 5-on-4. Want to move quick. Shot. Bounces low. Believe that might have hit a defender in front as 2 players are tied up. They'll blow the whistle in favor of Union. Not really sure what happened there. But it will be Union ball. Refs are talking. I don't think this should be an interference. As Donahue was out of the crease. But he's still arguing it. But I couldn't really see what happened in the scrum down low. Easy clear finds Peter Kipp at the U. As they'll wait probably just a few extra seconds to kill this penalty. As they already have 6 players on the field. Union College looking for their 3rd straight. Behind the back pass, doesn't find Hazen Pike. Looked like a good placement, but I just don't think he was expecting that one. A little bit too creative for Peter Kipp. Clear finds a Golden Knight coming out of the box. He's swarmed by Union defenders. Tries to hit a swim move, but the ball falls out first. Michael Shaw with the ground ball in the middle of the field. Trying to work quick on offense. Jake Lombardi finds the space. Feed across the middle won't find John Sula, and it'll go back to the stick of Clarkson. Now another clear coming. This one much easier to get past the midfield line, as that's Mario Strife jogging across. Clarkson has had a tough job on offense. Haven't done a very good job of taking care of the ball. We'll see what they can do here. We also haven't seen much out of their mainstay players so far. Guys, you should be looking out for 31, Andrew Kearney. Number 14, Sebastian Geiger. Those are the top scorers, as another turnover will go the way of the Garnett Chargers. Long clear finds its way. Now ball up top with Peter Kipp. Kipp drags the long pole high up top. As Union will sub, they'll beat Clarkson out of the box and have a brief man up. They won't be able to find the pass quick enough, but Margie McAvoy sinks the shot anyway. Wide open at 10 yards, as this Clarkson defense just couldn't figure out how to communicate there. Archie McAvoy stings it down low to make it 4-1. 3 straight for Union College. Another face-off win for Pilato. As Clarkson seems to be finding themselves in a hole, they got to find a way to dig out quick. Hardest thing that makes a deficit against this Union team is that man at the face-off X, Matthew Pilato. Hard to score quick when you never have the ball in your own stick. Coming around the cage, Emmett Lime decides not to go to the net. Passes up top to Kipp. Kipp finds space. Shot. Low angle, goes off the pipe and bounces off the end line. Shaw starting up behind. Gives it to Davis on the far wing. Davis, little hesitation, goes goal line extended, but has to pass it behind. Mabarty with another one, goes stick side high. Almost tipped in front. That was Michael Shaw. Tried to give that one a hockey to go. Griffin Emerson made the save, but didn't see where the ball went up. And now another turnover on the clear. A great outstretched stick from Mabarty. Archie McAvoy will lose it in the middle of the field. Another ground ball for Griffin Emerson. A lucky break for the Golden Knights as they lose it again. Good defense coming from John Sula. I believe Coach Witherford will call a timeout after that chaotic sequence back and forth. 9:59 left, 4-1 in favor of Union. Ball on the offensive end for Union. It will start in the stick of Zach Davis, as I think Clarkson had a very ill-timed sub right before the whistle. It allowed a pretty nice opportunity for a Zach Davis shot, but an even better save coming from Griffin Emerson. A strange sequence, but it worked out in the way of the Golden Knights. Coming in from the box, trying to get an opportunity with Alex Seiler, but it won't come. Sweep across the top. Defended well by John Sula. Now finds some space, has to whip it around the back. Seiler trying to dodge straight down Broadway, and he finds a shot. Goes offside hip of Donahue. Union just a half second late on the slides up the middle, and no one got a good enough check on Seiler to prevent that one from going. Some great placement too, making it a really tough save from Donahue from about 10 yards. It'll be 4-2 as Clarkson trying to build some of their own momentum after a 3-goal run from Union. The key to building momentum is finding a way to win this U. As Pilato, as always, has been dominant. One loss so far today, and now an opportunity for Clarkson with pending the ground ball to get the win, but he's unable to pick it up. A big ground ball for, I believe that's Chris Connolly. Shot bounces wide, and Union will retain possession. The first real loss for Pilato there, but just some great ground ball work from his wingmen, able to make it a win. Union looking to stifle any fire on the Clarkson sideline. Dodging down goal line, extended shot bounces wide. Big opportunity from Hazen Pike, but unable to finish. Definitely impacted by just how well Griffin Emerson's been playing in net. 6'2", 225, definitely a big presence in there. And he's been backing that up with some great saves so far today. Starting behind, Zach Davis. Good defense prevents his angle, tries to roll back, but he gets pushed behind. Now Mabardi trying to go goal line extended as well, but won't find anything. Davis giving it another try. Davis now finds some more space. Trying to turn and shoot, but gives it to Kip. Kip won't take the shot. Now he will. Bounces wide. 18 on the shot clock. Some great defense from this Clarkson team, especially the short sticks. And now a turnover on the wing and the ground ball for Clarkson. That was a beautiful defensive set for the Golden Knights. Really coming when they needed it to try to keep some of that momentum from the goal going. If they're able to get a goal here, we might see a swing. Clarkson able to make it down to the offensive end. Their biggest struggle today has just been getting the ball. Union's ride has been great. And the face-off X hasn't been much better for Clarkson. Midfield unit subs on for the Golden Knights. That's number 17. Last goal from Alex Seiler. Tyler Hall dodging to the middle, has space. Shot goes right to the stick of Donahue. I couldn't see what happened there. Somehow in front, a shot was gone off, but now a turnover on the clear for Union. That's not what you want to have. You can see Clarkson's sideline signaling to slow it down. They want a big opportunity here. On comes number 45, Sam Mancabelli. Mancabelli passes it off. Matt Riley sends it down. Matt Riley second on goals for this Clarkson team, and we haven't seen much from the top scorers so far for the Golden Knights. Riley turns, shot, flies wide. Tough angle, but he had the short stick. Thought he could get a good one on Cage. Off comes Tyler Hall. He'll switch for Joe Kelly, the junior attack from Ridgewood, New Jersey. Joe Kelly's going to pull his man up high. Already has a goal in this game. Finds a lot of space with his right hand. A bouncer. Looks like it goes off the foot of Donahue. Couldn't tell if it just skipped in the front. As there's a flag down, I didn't even see it when it was thrown. It was blocked by our pillar in the booth. It's going to be Shane Lazzetti with a slash. He'll be going away for a minute. This is going to be the second man-up opportunity for the Golden Knights. On the first one, Union able to hold strong. We'll see if they can get the kill again. Golden Knights in an open set. Union will respond using a 5-man rotation. Now some cutters coming through. Just a simple rotation for Union. Looking for the sneak on the back pipe here. Now the skip pass finds it. Shot bounces wide. Chased down by Clarkson. That's the kind of look you want if you're the Union defense here. Let them shoot from the outside. You have a goalie you trust in Dan Donahue. Cutter to the inside. Now they hit the skip pass again. Another long shot, and Donahue will easily pick up that one. The home run clear a little far out the outstretched stick of John Sula. Contested ground ball will be picked up. And now a big hit. We'll get the ball back in the stick of Clarkson. Jack Lucy just unable to make a pass there after a nice Clarkson hit. It'll be back into the Golden Knights stick. As Griffin Emerson carries it up. The Union ride seemingly to stall. Really nowhere to go with this one. Have to get it over quick. Now they have the opportunity to do so, but a big hit at midfield will prevent him from crossing the line. Patrick Riley able to pick it up and get a quick whistle. Tries to send it over to Peter Kipp for a quick shot, but Union will just slow this one down. Smart move when you're trying to get a good opportunity to stifle the momentum of Clarkson. Now behind the back pass finds Kipp. Goes back up top, but a good adjustment from the Golden Knights. Offensive unit going to be Matt McKenzie working with Archie McAvoy. McAvoy dodged to the middle. Sends it down to McKenzie. McKenzie has his man hung in front of the net looking to find a feed. Now McKenzie will pick a side. Goes to his left. Had a great dodge, but he stepped in first. As Clarkson getting the ball back again. Has had some fantastic stands on defense the past few minutes. A long pass will make the clear down to the 40-yard line. Dodging down the right side, finds the space, switches to a left, now spins. Shot and a good low save by Donahue. He drops to the ground. Some great moves by Joe Kelly, but he wasn't really able to keep his feet as he got to the net, making it a much easier save for Donahue and Cage. And I think that's going to be another box violation on Union. As you can see, the coach is very upset, but this ref is running a strict box. And they're going to have to clean it up. Midfield unit. It's going to be Mario Streif working with Alex Seiler and Tyler Hall. Streif Strife dodged on the right side, finds space, shot. He had the top side wide open, but misses wide right. He'll get the reset as that one took a bounce off the right pipe. Strife again, dodged to his right hand, shot, somehow finds the 5-hole of Donahue and barely sneaks it within the top pipe. And that is 2 straight for the Golden Knights, now 4-3, and it seems like Clarkson's building momentum. Big face-off win for Pilato, but you expect nothing else. You just got to take good advantage of this offensive opportunity. Can't have any more bad turnovers. Got to at least give your defense a break. On comes Hazen Pike. He'll be working with Quaidance and Zach Davis. Team will look to Davis to initiate. Dodges to our right. And another whistle. The refs not liking Union early on in this game. A lot of procedures, a lot of technicals going against Union as a quick shot from up top will fly wide and be chased down by a Clarkson player behind. Union just playing a little bit sloppy and the refs are taking advantage. It's the type of play you need to be able to tighten up in the playoffs when it matters most. Seiler dodged down the middle, but his pass will bounce low, and that is a big momentum killer for the Golden Knights. It'll be a Clarkson timeout. Interested to see if he got that one earlier, but we'll see when we come back from the timeout. Currently 4-3, 57 seconds left in the second. We'll be back for the final goings of the first half after this. It'll be Union ball on the far sideline. Clarkson able to set up a good ride before half. But Union will still get it over. That's Makai Taylor who will carry it over for the Garnet Chargers. Union going to look to hold for the last shot. Shot clock off, 40 seconds left. Union with a good first half. They've had some sloppy turnovers. And this could be a big way to shift the momentum back in their direction before halftime. It's going to be Zach Davis initiating. Davis to his right hand. He turns to his left. Gets a slide to his face. And the Clarkson team will recover quickly, as Weatherford will have to call a timeout with just 18 seconds on the clock. 4-3, we'll be back for the final 18 of the first half after the timeout. Pulling all the way up top will be Hazen Pike to initiate. Has the short stick matchup. Turns to his left. Finds a shot. Will bounce off a defenseman in front and trickle out of bounds with just 3 seconds left. And that's a big defensive stop for Clarkson going into halftime. Looks like they have all of the momentum. 2 straight goals to end the half for Clarkson. 4-3. Union still leading. We'll see you for the second. After a quick halftime, we just finished the first faceoff, and you guessed it, another win for Matthew Pilato, continuing to up that very impressive 71.5%. But Union, really in need of a goal here, still up by one, but it seems like all the momentum right before that short halftime was in the favor of Clarkson. A lot of calls going the way of the Golden Knights so far. Could definitely have a little bit of disagreement over that between Union and Clarkson fans, but just a little bit of sloppy play from Union that they need to clean up in the second half, and they could be up by a lot more goals. Dodge around the side, trying to turn. That's Shaw. He'll send it up top to Pike. Pike feed to the inside. Finds Davis. Now a ground ball. Shaw unable to keep it. Now Shaw being hounded by a long stick. And Shaw will finally get it himself. That wasted a lot of time. Under 20 on the shot clock. Pike, turn, shot, bounces wide. 13 seconds now left. Jake Lombardi behind, using his pick. He's going to make it around. Good defense. As he runs into a triple team, the ball will finally hit the ground. Ground ball, I don't think that was picked up, but they'll give it. No, now they'll reverse their call. It will be a shot clock violation. Ball in favor of Clarkson. Originally saw a reset on that shot clock, but I don't know if that was incidental or if the refs realized that it wasn't really possession. As now ball will be with. Pass finally makes it over. The Clarkson team struggled with clearing so far today. It's been where they've seen most of their turnovers. The Union Ride's done a great job of just slowing them down, and we've already seen a couple time violation on the Golden Knights. But they've seemingly figured it out a little bit more as we've gone along, and they've gotten a little bit more efficient on getting the ball over the 50 in time. Dodge across the middle. Now finds Seiler. Seiler going to send it off. Nowhere to go for the Golden Knights. Tyler Hall. Hall has a short stick matchup going up against DiMuccio. And he's really not getting much help from his teammates as there's nowhere to really go with the ball. Now he finds space up top. Finds the feed, but a good check puts the ball on the ground. And a missed ground ball. This looks like it's going to skip out. Some contact on the far sideline, but it will bounce out in favor of Union College. And that's Patrick Riley making the clear look easy all by himself. Still 4-3. Matt Blasi being hounded all the way on the outside. He'll finally make it by Seiler. And then one bounces past. That will be a pass. Ball will go in favor of Clarkson. And it feels like Union just can't find a way to get the ball on net right now. Pass finds Strife, and he'll make the clear for the Golden Knights. Clarkson looking to tie it up. Already on a 2-goal streak, looking to make a third. Union trying to press out everywhere. Strife dodging across the top. He's going to get jumped. Able to make his way out with the ball. The Union defense able to recover quickly. Feed to the inside, doesn't find its target. A quick clear. That's fine, Jack Lucy. Lucy will carry it over. And a bounce pass will make its way to Zach Davis. at the U. Now all the subs will come on. D middies for Clarkson. And the midfield group for Union is going to be Hazen Pike. Hazen Pike looking to dodge, but will decide against it. He's working with Zach Davis and Henry Quaidance. And then that'll catch him on the head. A tough call. He was just trying to bring his stick over to the other side, but came down a little bit early and caught the backside of Peter Kipp's head. And that ref pulled the flag out quite quick. Now a free play for Union. Zach Davis going to initiate. Goes to his left hand. Spins back. Hits Shaw in the middle. Shaw looking for a step down. Goes back to Davis. Davis spins one high of the net. And it'll be a man down for the Golden Knights. Last job, the Knights did a great job. Able to delay Union and finally get a turnover to go their way on their last penalty. But historically, this Union man-up's been a very good group. Just under 50% on the year. Union looking at a different man-up set this time, starting with 2 players on the crease. Pass up top. Thought he had the shot, but Zach Davis pulls it early. Now Shaw has it, and Shaw wide open from 7 yards out. Stings that one past Griffin Emerson and kills the streak that Clarkson had going. Now 5-3 in favor of Union. 9:12 left in the third. Big offensive opportunity to answer back to the Union man-up goal. Switches to his right hand. Now gets a slide to his face. Able to get the shot off late, but it will bounce wide of the cage. Two-man game behind. Shane Lazzetti pushing out. Not going to let the Clarkson team rest. Tyler Hall. He's going to pull DiMuccio all the way up top. Sends it to Seiler. Seiler with a hard shot. Bounces away. And we'll get a whistle. Really don't know what this whistle is for. It looks like an injury. I'm assuming just because he got nailed, the ref blew it. As that was Seamus Foley who got nailed in front of the cage. Definitely interesting for the ref to blow it without Foley going down, but everyone in the best interest of the players. Seamus Foley will take a walk to the bench. He definitely looks okay, but after a shot like that going to the head, everyone wants to make sure he's okay. He'll head off the field, and it should remain Clarkson ball up top. Some upset fans here for Clarkson, but I feel like definitely no harm, no foul as the ball was already out of bounds. Clarkson really lost no advantage. Clarkson really didn't lose any kind of advantage on that play. They'll keep the ball where it went out of bounds. That's where they would have started with it anyway. And we should be able to resume play here quickly. Clarkson still trying to answer back to the Union goal. Move the ball through X. Now to Seiler. He's just the one who ripped that shot from high. Passes down low. Has an advantage. Cross crease pass, and they'll find the goal. Some amazing ball movement coming from Clarkson. That's the best offense we've seen come from the Golden Knights all day. As they're able to put that one in. It's nice to see Seamus Foley taking a jog back on the field after a quick break. And this faceoff has become a little bit more contested. Pilato still coming out with the high number of wins. But they've been putting some pressure on them as the Golden Knights are able to fight for a ground ball. Long pass makes it all the way back to Griffin Emerson in net. But an impressive win for Clarkson as they'll make the clear as well, but that pass goes awry. Still picked up by the Golden Knights as they'll hold it on the offensive end. 7:10 left in the third. Ball goes down, now a shot, and off the broken play. Donahue not ready. Will be able to score one low. Now tied up 5-5, the first tie since 1-1 early in this game. As the Union team walks out to the faceoff X looking a little bit dejected. They're struggling at the U later in this game. Pilato's still winning all the clamps, but the Golden Knights wing guys doing a great job of just making it scrappy as Pilato wins one to himself backwards. Experiencing some checks, makes a good move, and will still carry it all the way into the box. Now gives it to Sulu, who will dump it off to the offense. As Union gets an offensive possession, but they've really struggled to score since about halfway through the second quarter. It's been a combination of sloppy turnovers, whistles from the refs. They have the man-up goal. We'll see if that gives them a momentum to get one 6-on-6. Davis sends it down. Shot bounces wide. It's Peter Kipp ripping one. At this point, Union looking to just put some balls on the net. Hazen Pike initiating the dodge. Goes to his right hand. He'll take a shot from Y out. That one hit the cage, but unable to go in, and Union's just firing them. Seeing if Griffin Emerson is going to live up to his early on saves. Zach Davis rolls back. He'll give it up to Pike. Pike to his left hand. Pike gets nailed as the ball bounces out. Again, Clarkson just playing some good defensive sets here. They look comfortable taking these outside shots. Union can't quite find the cage. Shaw gets knocked over on the pick, but it looks like Zach Davis wants to take the man himself. Has the short stick matchup. Goes to his left, but gets stifled. Shot, save from Griffin Emerson, who's had a phenomenal day in cage. And Clarkson's back on the clear. It'd be nice to see Union get back to the heavy ride they instilled early on in this game. Clarkson really struggled to get the ball over the midfield line, but it seems like either Clarkson's find a way to broken that or Union's laid off a little bit on their ride. Just under 5 minutes left in the third. We're tied at 5. Low-scoring game. as both defenses have been good. Shot bounces wide. Donahue saw it all the way. They'll start up again behind. Pass up top, intercepted by Patrick Riley, but he loses his stick in the process. A great read by him, but unable to get the turnover. Starting it up, it's Mario Strife. Strife's been doing a lot of the work for this Clarkson team so far today, and he takes a lefty shot and somehow bounces it just inside that right pipe and gets one past Donahue for the first lead of the day for the Golden Knights. As I think Union's got to do something to stop the bleeding here. Be interested to see if Coach Witherford thinks about a timeout soon. Still a lot of time left in this game. 4:17 left in the third. 1 point game. Union's still able to get the wins in the face-off X, but just not able to find the net at all. Took 3 shots last possession. Actually 4 shots. Only found the net on 1. And a big face-off win coming for the Golden Knights when they need it most. That's number 32. Logan Wilkinson, the junior midfielder, coming with the win at the biggest time. Momentum is all on the Clarkson bench right now. I can't tell if you have them on the camera feed, but Clarkson bench up and lively, jumping around. The Union bench could not be quieter. As Seiler looking to put one on Cage. Dodges to his left, rolls back to his right. The Union defense needs a big turnover here. Finds the middle, but a good check puts the ball on the ground. Patrick Riley came up with a big one. As another goal after a scrum in front of the net. Donahue dove into the scrum himself. Must have thought, saw the ball, thought he had a good chance at it, but ended up just being no one in net. A nice ground ball for the Golden Knights, and that's another quick goal. 7-5 in favor of the Golden Knights. Pilato back. Would be a big surprise to see him lose 2 in a row. That's not the part Union's worried about. The part they're worried about is getting a goal on the offensive end, and Pilato wins this one forward. Can he make something out of the fast break? Dodges to his right, loses it briefly, but has it back in his stick. As that one's a big face-off win for Pilato. Union needs a goal to shut down the bench for the Golden Knights. Union's going to take their time on this offensive possession. Really no rush here. Still 3 minutes left in this third quarter. And then a whole fourth to go. The midfield lineup will be Hazen Pike, Zach Davis. And they'll be working with Henry Quaidance on the crease. Double team. Puts the ball on the ground. Zach Davis. Nice ground ball to keep in the stick of Union. Peter Kipp looking to do himself. Pulls his man up high. Beats him easily. Looking for the feed to the inside, but Quaidance wasn't there. Now Hazen Pike goes to his left. Feed to the inside. Finds it. Shot! Rings off the pipe. It's going to be chased down by Union. That one looked like the goal. But so close. Unable to get it. Shaw has the short stick matchup. This is what you like to see. Shot, and that goes! Top left corner for Peter Kipp to finally break the streak of the Golden Knights. Now 7-6. Union only down by 1. 2:13 left in the third. Good ball movement there. Found Peter Kipp straight in front of the net. A nice short shot, and he'll rip that one every time. Love to see Union get another streak going here with a Pilato faceoff win. Contested faceoff. Ends up bouncing out, and that'll be a great ball for John Sula. Sula has to make a move on the sideline, but he will. He wants to go to the cage, passes it behind. Golden Knights able to stop the break, but some great plays by John Sula just to keep the ball in his own stick. as this second midfield line will come on. That's Matt McKenzie, Archie McAvoy, and Emmett Lime. McKenzie starting it up. Feeds Lime on the inside, and he's one-on-one, and Lime will finish it. Able to find over the top of Griffin Emerson and ties it back up at 7. This Union sideline's alive again. 1:32 left in the third. 2 quick goals for the Garnet Chargers. Lime with his first of the day. Off a great cut. And an even better look coming from Matt McKenzie. The 2 sophomores working together to get the game-tying goal in the last goings of the third quarter. As a quick win for Pilato. Running the fast break. Shot from Kip, and it goes! The Union sideline erupts. Peter Kip, the point man on the fast break, rips one. And he loves that shot. Takes the lead back for Union. And it's all starting up here with Pilato. He's had a little bit of struggles today, which is putting him up to quite a high bar, because normally it looks like he's winning every faceoff. Today he's probably sitting around his actual percentage of 70, but Pilato another win. They have a man advantage. Sends it down low to Shaw. Shaw with the 2 minutes. 4 goals for Union College, and it's a 9-7 lead for the Garnet Chargers. Great job of John Sula staying on the attack. Led to a 5-on-4 advantage. And John Sula is able to get the assist after a great face dodge coming from Michael Shaw on that low wing. And it will be a timeout as the Golden Knights have to find a way to stop the bleeding. Head coach Bill Bergen needs to talk it over with his squad. After a huge push to get in the lead, they've let up 4 straight in just under 2 minutes. We'll be back after the timeout for the final minute of the third quarter. Back to the U for the most likely final face-off of this third quarter, but with the way Union's scoring right now, we might see a few more, as a good move from Patrick Riley at the midfield line to keep the ball going the way of Union College. As they'll slow it down a bit. Just under a minute to play. On comes the midfield line of McKenzie, McAvoy, and Lime. Lime with a short stick way out, all the way at the 45-yard line. He's looking to take advantage of this matchup. Emmett Lime wanting the last shot of this game. Of this third quarter, I'm sorry. Defending him, that's Logan Wilkinson. Lime goes to his right hand, spins back to his left. Now he'll go to his right. Finds some space. Shot. Bounces off. and skips out of bounds. 13 seconds left on the clock. Emmett Lime with a good take, but unable to sink it. As Dodge comes from behind, he has the space, but a good check puts his stick on the ground first. Lombardi unable to finish. Just under 5 seconds, ground ball behind. Picked up by McKenzie. McKenzie feed up top to Kip. Kip looking to rip one. He will, but it'll be saved first. As the third quarter will end with a 4-goal Union streak, 9-7. We'll be back for an exciting fourth quarter of this first round Liberty League playoff matchup. Union possession to start this fourth quarter. Big momentum shifts so far in this game. Early on, we had a 1-1 tie. Then Union went on to score, getting up 4-1. Then came back. Was the Clarkson fight. Clarkson fought back into this game down by 1. Union able to get 2 more goals. Then Clarkson went on a big streak to finally take the lead. But since then, it's been all Union. 4 straight goals in just under 2 minutes to end that third period. Gives Union the 9-7 advantage that we find ourselves at here. We'll see if Coach Bill Bergen had a talk with his team. Just needs them to calm down and figure out something to stop this Union attack as Zach Davis sends the ball across. Peter Kipp, he stung a few on this last Union spree of goals. As the ball bounces out behind. The majority of this day, the Clarkson defense has been phenomenal, especially on this 6-on-6 set. But Union just got rolling there and were able to find a lot of transition goals right off the faceoff as Hazen Pike looks to dodge for this final set. Has the shot, bounces it wide. Won't hit anything, now 10 left on the shot clock. Last attempt for Union. Lombardi picks it up behind. Definitely enough to get a shot out here. Sends it up high. Starting it up, Peter Kipp drives goal line extended, and he finds it. Shot. As there'll be an injury, and I think at the same time a shot clock violation. I don't believe that at any point Clarkson got the ball, but it seems like Union players are arguing that. If I were them, I'd argue the slash. Watching all the way from up here, I could almost see Peter Kipp's helmet come off of his head, but no slash was called. Very surprising to see that. These refs have called a pretty strict game so far. Really, any contact to the head has been called early on in this one, but they won't here. As a nice check puts the ball on the ground, Chris Connolly. As Chris Connolly gets hit to the ground. Now I think the ref on the other side of the field will call a timeout. I'm sorry, this will be a violation here. As you see Coach Witherford out on the field arguing. It will be the ball of Clarkson. Union's had a lot of whistles go against them today. I'd argue that a lot of them are fair, but there was a big sequence there of a lot of things you would have liked to see called Union's way, especially the way they've been calling it today. Feed in the front of the crease, and that would have been a wide open shot if he could have found it. It'll be saved from going out of bounds, but a good fight coming from the Union player. That was Chris Connolly making some good plays. Thompson with the ball. He's going to get hounded by the pole for Clarkson. Pass makes it down to the other side. No advantage. Jack Lucy with it, and he'll send it across to the other side. Union able to survive an onslaught of Clarkson attacks, and we'll call them controversial calls. But now Union ball looking to continue their streak at 4 goals and counting. Emmett Lime, who just had one, sends it down to Mombardi. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Matt Blasi. Blasi able to make a jump shot, bounces it low, and skips it past Griffin Emerson for Union's 5th straight goal, 10-7. Now it looks like this one's getting out of hand. Back to the face-off X. Pilato's been hot. That's what really started the continuing 5-goal streak for Union. This one heavily contested off the clamp. Ground ball goes the way of John Sula. He's done a great job off the wing for Union College today and this season. He'll be working with Matt McKenzie. And the third man of the unit will be the most recent goal scorer, Matt Blasi. Blasi will start up top. He's got the short stick matchup. Blasi to his right. Definitely had McKenzie on the backside, but passes forward. Now they'll send it around X. Finds McKenzie up top, looking for a shot. Feed to the inside, Emmett Lime. Oh, but a great save. Emmett Lime alone on the doorstep, but he was read all the way from Griffin Emerson. Low to low, and Griffin Emerson able to make a big save to get Clarkson the ball back. No advantage here, but Clarkson looking to push anyway. Now they'll pull out. Play it safe. Still a lot of time left on this clock. Midfield unit is going to be Tyler Hall, Alex Seiler, and Matt Riley. Tyler Hall goes to his left hand. He's being defended by McKenzie. As that one somehow squeaks past Donahue. I think he even thought he saved it. But it squeaked its way into the back of the cage through the 5-hole. As Clarkson will finally end a 5-goal onslaught by Union. Now 10-8, just a 2-goal lead for the Garnett Chargers. Face-off violation. This one will go in favor of Matthew Pilato. It's going to be the first violation of the day for Clarkson. Looking to answer back. It's going to be the unit of Pike, Davis, and McAvoy. Pike draws the short stick. Dodges down to the right side. Shot. Bounces wide. As we get another procedure. The ref's calling this one tight. as we've said all day. Long pass misses its mark, but it'll find another player on the backside. And a broken play for Clarkson. Number 14, Sebastian Geiger, able to sting one in off of a missed pass. And that's an unlucky one for Union, but a big one for Clarkson to make the game within one. This one looks like it went in the favor of Clarkson, but no one able to get the ground ball yet. Great work from John Sula, gets it going his way, and it will be a John Sula ground ball. Great job to steal one away from the Golden Knights. Union looking to bring the lead back to 2. But there, Emerson able to step in a lane, get the ball back for the Golden Knights. Union looking like they're getting back to the sloppy plays of earlier. As an easy turnover. Now ball makes its way to the stick of Tyler Hall, who makes a big turning move to able to find his way past, I believe that's Jack Lucy. Clarkson wants to slow this one down a little bit. Big possession looking to tie the game back up at 10. Midfield unit, Matt Riley and Seiler. Seiler using his big body on the inside. Now Tyler Hall. Hall now draws the pole. Matt Riley playing up high. Goes to his right. Second in goals on this team. A long pass, almost a turnover, but they'll keep it. Now under 15 on the shot clock already. Has to move fast as the rain's starting to come down hard. Seiler, shot goes way high. And no one there to chase it down. It'll go the way of Donahue. A big mistake from Clarkson. Matt McKenzie with the ball. He's working a mirror game, a two-man with Lime. Goes off Lime's pick, but now a drop pass. It'll stay the way as Peter Kipp corrals it. Kipp to his left hand. The poles will switch. Now it goes to Lime. Lime is the short stick. Lime rolls to his left. Trying to find a feed across the crease, but won't. Now Davis. Davis working with Lime. Nothing off the pick. Davis rolls to his right, left. Shot. Doesn't have much on it, but it flies high. Going to be chased down under 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ball goes to Lime on the wing. Carries behind and sends it through X. Back up the far side. Goes up to Peter Kipp. Shot. Didn't see that one, but it bounces wide. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Union will just roll this one into the corner as they send all their middies to change. They'll hit the feed to the inside, and the shot is very close as they caught Clarkson sleeping. Clarkson fans able to release their breath after seeing that shot. Still a one-goal game, 6 minutes left. Union looking like they're having a good ride after setting up early, but the pole will carry it over for the Golden Knights. Opportunity to tie it back up, 5:50 left in the fourth. Looks like a tired defensive unit for the Clarkson Golden Knights, jogging off to the box. The unit will be Mario Strife. Dodging up top, I believe that's Joe Kelly with Sam Moncabelli. Kelly sends a pass behind. Didn't look like the player could see it, but he'll catch it anyway. Strife dodging down the right side, quickly draws a slide. Now he draws a different pole. Sends down the sideline. Geiger, and an interception for Donahue, making a big turnover when it counts. Just 5 minutes left in the fourth. Still 1-goal game, Union on the clear. But Patrick Riley will drop the pass at midfield. Now a push on the ground. Ball will go back the way of the Golden Knights. Union able to get their LSM back on quickly. That's important. And they'll still have their D middies. Shot. Bouncer. Save Donahue. Good ground ball by Patrick Riley out front. Contact in as the Clarkson player will be in the crease. Either way, play on. Still Donahue ball. Donahue runs out. Makes a long pass to the near sideline to Davis. Davis will meet some contention, but he'll split right by it. They have a quick 5-on-4 if they hurry. Pike will send it out, and now the Golden Knights get back into the hole. Union looking to slow down as Archie McAvoy comes back on the field. The unit's going to be him, Hazen Pike, and Davis. Davis with the ball, top of your screen. Has the short stick, pulls him up high. Dodges to his left. Makes it past one. Now passes it off to Kip. Kip sends it to X. Wraps around to Pike. Pike rips it. Save. Griffin Emerson able to deflect it away. Shot clock reset. Oh, they won't signal for a reset. I thought he got a piece of that. Goes up to Kip. Kip carrying to his left. Turns around. Shot. And finds inside the top pipe. Turns around at GLE. And able to find its way past Griffin Emerson. 11-9. 2-goal lead for Union College. 3:31. As the rain comes down hard, you can see the far fence packed with fans for this climactic matchup, despite the horrible weather. And it will be a violation going against Pilato. Tyler Hall dodging out to his right hand. Back to Tyler Hall up top. Has the short stick. Going up against Lucy. Gets jumped. Knocked on the ground. It'll stay Clarkson ball. Dodging inside. Won't be able to carry it. But Patrick Riley unable to get the ground ball. Yeah, Matt Riley slid into the crease. Well away from the play, but that's a crucial mistake. Only 2:35 left. Still a 2-goal lead for Union College. As this one's looking harder to come back, but a good check puts the ball on the ground. Zach Davis in the perfect position to pick it back up for the Garnet Chargers. Looking to close this one out. One more goal would just about do it, especially with the proficiency at the face-off X of Pilato. Clarkson's been able to steal a couple today, more than most teams can say, but still not something I would like to rely on if I was the Golden Knights. Dodge down the far sideline, sends it up top. Peter Kipp with the rip, and it will go! Peter Kipp put in a nail in the coffin from 15 yards out. Sinks one past Griffin Emerson. Only 1:55 left in the fourth. 12-9. And that's 4 on the day for Peter Kipp. Back to the face-off X. Clarkson's came up with some important wins today, but this would be the most important of them all. Contested clamp, and it goes the way of Clarkson. The long pull will pick it up. He'll have to send it back to his defensive side. Clock's not started, saving some precious seconds in the way of Clarkson. Still not running. Finally, Clarkson saved about 20 seconds there. Matt Riley with the ball. Need to dodge quick. Goes down the right alley, but gets double teamed. He finds some space. Passes it behind. I thought he had the opportunity there if he switched into his left hand, but had to pull off from Seamus Foley's pressure. Spin to the inside. Shot, loses it. Fans on the shot. Ground ball the way of Clarkson. Getting hounded. Shot. Doesn't go anywhere. Union throwing some great lift checks, preventing anything from going to the net. 113, the ground ball goes. Donahue in the corner makes a great dodge around the defender. And if Union gets this clear, Clarkson's got to double team the ball. The shot clock is essentially off. Only 55 seconds left in the game, but now a turnover at midfield. Clarkson fighting for it. They'll get the whistle as multiple bodies hit the ground. It goes the way of Clarkson. Mario Strife sends it up to Seiler. Oh, and Seiler. Clarkson shoots themselves on the foot to end the game. Ball trickles out of the back line. 27 seconds left. And Union all but gets the win. 12-9. Fighting through a couple of great series for the Golden Knights. They put in some great sets, getting some long goal streaks to make this one competitive. But Union College able to come through when it counts with a big 5-goal straight onslaught between the third and fourth quarters, spanning about 3-4 minutes, able to take the lead back and finally get the win, 12-9, as Union will be going on this Friday to play RIT in the Liberty League semifinals. A 12-9 win. Union looking to continue their playoff hopes this Friday in Rochester. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.